the key here is this. When you add your savings to your budget like it's a bill, when you add it like a bill, like it gets done before you get to do anything else, you know that saying, you do what you got to do, then you get to do what you want to do. You have to move that savings up, not like after I take care of all this, then I stay. No, you got to put it up top. I don't care if it's $10 a paycheck. Like you have got to take it that seriously. You have to find some extra money in your budget. Okay. I need to know something. Do you have a dedicated savings account that you have for life's curveballs, like a unexpected car repair, a medical expense, just something in your life, that may be happening, maybe even a home repair? And you're like, yes, no, maybe not. But I'm like, listen, you absolutely need one, and it will be a game changer for you. Because guess what? Your life is going to life. The difference is, are you going to be prepared or not? So, hey, welcome. Welcome back to another episode of the Thank Me Later Show with me, your host, Janai Thornton, where I help you master your money and transform your life. And our transformation that we're focused on today is, yes, you can set up and fund an emergency account fund. And I'm going to show you how to do that today. So if you're new, welcome. I am so glad that you're here. Would love to know how you heard about us, and please let me know that. And I also need you to do me a favor. I need you to like, subscribe, and share. I know you know somebody who needs help saving some more money. So I'm going to give you some of the strategies and things that I've used. So let me just start with this story real quick. My son hates when I tell this story, but that's okay. I'm not even worried about him. And I'm going to call him by name, Cameron, so he's really going to be hot. So I remember a couple of years ago, Cameron called me and he's like, Mom, he was complaining because he had to spend some money to get his car serviced. But I was like, wait a minute. Everything that he was talking about was planned maintenance. And I'm like, what? Help me understand why you're caught off guard by this. I don't even understand. It was an oil change. I think you needed some new tires. It was something else. Like, okay, it's not like you were in an accident. But what I realized was Cameron wasn't planning for these things. And whether it was planned or like unplanned, like when he got a flat tire and, major curveball, it's just, they hit a little different when you're ready for them though. So you're not happy about it, but it doesn't put you all the way back on your butt. And that's the key right there is, I promise you it's always going to be something. The question is, how prepared are you going to be for it? So I want to start off and give you some of my tips. Number one, I need you to set a goal. And so some of you are just going to kind of pick a number, $1,000, $5,000. Some of you are going to do some math like, okay, over the last couple of years, I spent X on medical expenses or car repairs or helping my family or whatever it is. However you get there, I need you to have a number that you're shooting for, because that way you'll know how close or how far you are from what your goal is. So number one, again, please set a number. Number two, automation is the key. And you're like, Janai, what do you mean by automation? How I began to save was when the money came directly from my paycheck. When I got separated from my money right away, and it just happened automatically. It wasn't dependent upon me doing the transfer. And with your bank account, you can pick one account or 4 different accounts that you want your check to be divvied up to or divided into. Please make that automatic. It is a game changer. Super important that you do that. Number 3, separation. Don't lie to yourself. Some of y'all be transferring money back and forth from your savings all the time. I don't even know why you even call it a savings. Separation is critical. What does that mean? You may need to have your savings account at a completely different bank that you don't have online access to or even a debit card. because it could get a little dangerous for some of us. So know thyself. That's okay. And you have that money go over there. So that way, if you want the money, that you have to literally get in your car. You're talking about helping you make some very different decisions if you can't just log on real quick and do a really quick transfer. So automation, separation, it cannot be easy to access it. All right. Number 4, I need you to find some extra money in your budget. And you're like, Janai, that's not possible. Yes, it is. And so the key here is this. When you add your savings to your budget like it's a bill. When you add it like a bill, like it gets done before you get to do anything else, you know that saying, you do what you got to do, then you get to do what you want to do. You have to move that savings up, not like after I take care of all this, then I save. No, you got to put it up top. I don't care if it's $10 a paycheck. Like you have got to take it that seriously. You have to find some extra money in your budget. Okay. So critically important. So because a lot of times people are like, I can't save because they want to start with $500, $200. If you can start with 10, you start with 10. And then you're able to increase it as you go. And so all of a sudden, those $5 and $10 can turn into hundreds of dollars just by being consistent. That's what it really is. It's the discipline and being consistent. I promise you, if you listen to me, you will thank me later and your savings will thank me later too. Okay. So you have got to, again, have that set amount of money that you're going to do. Find the money in your budget. I promise you, you will. All right. Number 5, you need a windfall strategy. And what do I mean by that? So what if you get like a bonus? Like, what if you get some birthday money? What if you get a tax refund? Like, you need to have a plan for that. And so my thing is this, spend it on paper first. So, maybe it is tax time and you're getting $1,000 or a couple $1,000 back. Before you just start spending that money, I need you to intentionally have a plan. What percentage of that are you going to save? Maybe you're going from having all the household expenses on your own. Now you have a roommate. Whatever life situation is where you're going to have an increase, you have got to spend it on paper first so you'll know exactly what to do with that money. I promise you, it will be a game changer, but you got to have that windfall strategy. So look, that was easy. 5 easy steps. So action. Okay. So, we're all about transformation and action. I need you to pick 2 things that you're going to do. I need you to pick 2. So if it were me, what I would do is, number 1, I would absolutely set up an account at another bank. Number 1. So that way I could separate myself from that money. Number 2, I would be getting in touch with HR, payroll, whatever it is at your company. Maybe you could just do it online where you are having money go directly from your check into that account. So for all of you entrepreneurs, you're like, I'm not on payroll. You can set up an auto transfer. You can do that. Even you can transfer within your bank and externally to another bank too. All the technology exists. You have no reason not to win. You have no reason not to save. So, wait a minute. This is my bonus tip. Please establish the rules of when you can take money out of your savings. Because you're going to come up with all these excuses that ain't real emergencies. I've heard every excuse under the sun. Like, what is it? Is it a car repair? Is it a medical expense? Getting your hair done, you're probably going to justify why that's an emergency. I don't know if I would classify it as that. So you have to decide what it is because, it's easy just to kind of fall back on those old habits, right? So, but don't feel like you're depriving yourself. These are just commitments that you have made to yourself. Super important that we keep our commitments to ourselves. If you do it, you will thank me later. Your savings account will certainly thank me later. So I have a few resources I want to share with you. So please tap in with me with our Thank Me Later community. You can go to thankmelatermoney.com. Go to thankmelatermoney.com. certainly need to be following me on social media, right? So at Janai Thornton, and my website is the same too. If you want any other information on all the things that we have going on with Thank Me Later, please again check out the website, or you can also go to JanaiThornton.com. So thank you for tuning in to another episode of Thank Me Later Show with me, your host Janai Thornton. And let us know what you want us to cover. Let us know what your saving strategy, your goals are, what your strategy is. But I absolutely want and need to hear from you, because that way we know what we need to be covering, because we want to make sure that you are absolutely good. And so guess what, y'all? I'll see y'all next episode.